Hey Divine Feminine, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you are new or a returning viewer or subscriber. I just said that all kinds of wrong, but y'all know what I mean. If you don't already know, I'm Miya Jha and I'm an intuitive reader here on YouTube. So I wanted to do a reading for y'all today. If any of y'all are returning, we're in a different, setting today. I'm actually working from the office today. So yeah, but let's go ahead and hop into this reading. Today I have the affirmation deck for y'all because we need to have some affirmations, to give our divine feminine a boost of confidence and just a reminder of who you are and all the things. And then I also have my modern witch tarot deck with me today as well. So we're gonna pull some cards from there and see what's the message. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, love and light. The Most High, I wish to connect with you at this time for the divine feminine to deliver clear and loving messages to help divine feminine to elevate, to expand, and to just receive clarity over divine feminine's overall situation at this time. May I deliver the messages through love and light, and may they be received through love and light as well. And may these messages reach whoever they need to reach at this time. All right, y'all. Sometimes I'll say it on camera, like my little spiel, and sometimes I say it before I start my reading. So y'all don't always see that. But yeah, that's the energy we're vibing with today. I just went ahead and did it. So let's see, what does divine feminine need to know at this time? Okay, we got like 2 that fell out so far. It says, I am stepping into the most successful decade of my life. So yes, divine feminine, I claim that energy, and I claim that for you as well if you wish to receive it. But I am stepping into the most successful decade in my life. So for some of y'all, you probably been, going through it for quite a while and just wondering, when is this burden, when are these heavy just things gonna lift up off of you? When are you gonna finally feel this sense of freedom? Or when are you gonna finally reach this level of success that you've been working so hard to get toward, or even trying to find your way toward? But divine feminine, you are stepping into the most abundant decade of your life. So don't rush the process, because it's like it's all happening, in divine order and also on divine timing. But know that, that level of success and just all the things is within your reach, and it's on the way, divine feminine, because you're in the process now. You're already moving through that path, through that journey, and it just takes time. Like, some things just don't happen overnight, and for some of y'all, it may very well be that way. Something might happen for you overnight, and then when things kick off, it's like it really gets the ball rolling. So keep that in mind, divine feminine. So next we have, it says, I am not going to stress out or worry about how things will work out for me. So I'm gonna read that one more time, y'all. It says, I am not going to stress out or worry about how things will work out for me. So divine feminine, this is about you trusting in the seasons, trusting in divine timing as well, and knowing that, despite wherever you are, in your path right now, you could feel lost, you could feel, just a sense of being alone, or just trying to figure it out on your own, divine feminine. This card is to let you know that it's okay to trust in the divine and trust in the seasons, and not even know, what's next, or not know what season you're in. It's okay not knowing these things. For some of you, you're so intuitive. That's the only way that that's the only way that the divine can give you that element of surprise, is because you not having all the answers, you're not knowing everything. So it gives you even the just some kind of, I don't know, there's still some kind of push to keep you going, even when you're walking in like your wilderness season, for some of you. But it's important that we choose not to stress, because there are just some things that are just out of our control. Despite how intuitive you may be, and despite all the good choices you feel like you're making, or whatever the case, at the end of the day, there are just some things that are out of our control that the divine has to handle. And we have to transcend that stress. Like, give that stress over to the divine. And you continue to keep living your best life in the best way that you can, wherever you are and however you are, divine feminine. So next we have, I am stronger than I may realize. So for some of you here, you could, like I said, you can be in this season where it's just like so much heavy burdens could be weighing on you, and just not really knowing what to do, feeling lost, just all the things. But know that you are much stronger than you think you are. When you get out of this situation, when you make it to the other side of it, or to this level of success, it's like you're going to be able to look back on your situation and see why you went through what you went through, or even, be able to piece together, how you got to, the point that you came to. And it's all part of the divine plan, divine feminine. And I don't know about y'all, but it's been times in my life where, like, I feel like once you get, sometimes, I'm not gonna say this is not all the time, but sometimes you might get past like a certain, burden or hurdle in your life, but then there are other situations in your life that may come along, but it kind of gives you that sense of security in knowing that, I've been through, worse before, or I've been through, something similar to this, or I've been through something totally different that I never thought I would make it out of, and somehow I did. So divine feminine, know that you are much stronger than you may realize you are, because you're going to get through this situation. And it's, for many of you, it's going to make a bigger testimony for, when you do reach this level of success, that you can go and shout to the world about, and, teach other people and guide others, and, show them the way, and just all the things that gives you so much even wisdom. So for some of you who are like, what's the word? Some of you who are meant to be like healers, or, teachers or whatnot, what you're going through is teaching you certain lessons so that you can go on to teach others the same as well, or to help others get through, whatever situations or hurdles they may come across in life as well. So divine feminine, know that, whatever you're going through, it's much bigger than and there's going to be a greater blessing in it as well, that you may or may not see right now. But just know that you are much stronger than you are, and you're going to get through this. And next we have, I am the author of my own story. So yes, divine feminine, that one is always a really big one for me, because like your story don't have to end here, especially where you are in this, like if you can, in a season of like wilderness, or just lost, or just all the heavy burdens, just all the things, because some of y'all just have a lot being thrown at you in life, and you just don't know what you're gonna do or how you're gonna do it. But know that your story doesn't end here. It's not gonna end in tragedy, or whatever the case, divine feminine. We already got the confirmation that you're stepping in the most successful decade of your life. So things are gonna change. Like it's just inevitable that that's gonna happen. Things are not only gonna change, but they're gonna get better. And you're just gonna have so much to be blessed about and grateful for, just all the things. So we're gonna go ahead and hop into this. Let me see how much time we have. We have a little time, y'all. I'm super early today because I had some things to take care of, so I wanted to come spend some time with my divine feminine before I step into the real world. Sometimes we just need the extra sense of security when it comes to. So I don't just do this for y'all, I also do it for me as well. I don't remember where I heard this, but it was like, be the change that you seek. And so I stressed that a lot. I've been stressing that forever, but I feel like it was instilled upon me, and now I'm sharing it with others as well. And I encourage you to do the same in whatever way that, in whatever way, shape, or form that, that resonates with you. And it was something I was thinking about on my way here as I was in the car, and I was like, something that I needed to remind the divine feminine is, what was it? I lost it just that quick. I'll go ahead and tell y'all if I remember. Oh, that you carry your light. You literally carry your light everywhere you go because your light is within you. So I don't know who needed to hear that. I feel like that was for somebody specific, but you carry your light within you. Your light is going to be with you wherever you go because you are the light, divine feminine. So sometimes it can be scary going to new places or being around new people or just new situations or, whatever the case, because you don't know what's the come of it. You don't know what good comes out of it, but it's like divine feminine, you are the light and you carry your light everywhere you go. So I feel like we're even in the darkest spaces you illuminate just love, And sometimes you're being put in a position or put in certain places or situations or whatnot because you're there to help somebody else. And then sometimes you come across people who are there to help you. So, trust in your path, divine feminine. Sometimes, I stress this a lot in my readings, but a lot of times these things just don't make sense to us. We don't know how we ended up here or how things, got to this point, or, you feel like, bamboozled or whatever the case. But know that you're being led on a path that you may not have seen for yourself, divine feminine, but trust that it's all within the divine plan. Okay. I think I'm done shuffling. We're going to see what cards fall out for y'all at this time. I hope y'all can hear me because I'm trying not to talk too loud because I got other people around. I'm in like the office building and I found me like a little conference room to come sit in, y'all. So first and foremost, we have the Nine of Wands. That's the first card that came out. And this is kind of like moving outside of your walls that you may have built up for yourself. So not feeling so, because it's like divine feminine, it's like even knowing that you are protected, but coming off from behind your walls to go and experience new or something different, or even just put yourself back out there in a way. Because some of y'all, it's like with this Nine of Wands, it's giving me like a like you've set up some kind of boundary, some kind of barrier that's literally made to block out everybody and everything. But with this, it's like you're coming out of that, divine feminine. Next, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So you could be focused on like your business right now, or growing your money, or just even paying attention to, what you put your energy into, because this doesn't have to be just money. Just, it can be what you put your energy into, as in, sorry, y'all. It can be what you put your energy into, like literally, like what you give your time to, even if that makes sense, y'all, divine feminine. But let's see more about what's this talking about. All right, we got the Knight of Swords and Justice. So I feel like definitely somebody here, it's like you've been really blocked off for some time. Maybe where you invested your energy before, it may not have worked for you in the past, or something negative came of it, at least that's how it felt. But like it puts you in a place of needing to feel more sheltered, and even gaining some kind of control over like who or what you allow into your space or your energy, if that makes sense, divine feminine. But with this Knight of Swords coming out, I feel like this is implicating some kind of change that's coming. But we also have the Justice card. I don't know if I already showed y'all that, but I feel like, after all that you've been through, there's going to be justice for, what you've gone through. So bringing in some kind of balance here. So if you experienced the worst, we had that card that you're stepping into the most successful decade of your life. So you experienced the worst. It's probably, for some of y'all, it's probably been a whole 10 years that you've been struggling or going through something, or whatever the case, or you put your energy so much into something, you've invested yourself or your money, your life, just into something that just left you even feeling like you had to, you know, block off away from the rest of the world, or even like losing a sense of trust. But I feel like now that you're coming out, you know that you're protected. You giving yourself time to heal. You focused on yourself even here. I feel like this is giving you like even some kind of strength to even come back out into the world and receive the justice that you deserve, divine feminine. Because again, with the divine feminine energy, it's about like one of the major things that you work on as you heal divine feminine is learning to receive. So I feel like you're coming out of you know, just being so closed off in a way. What else do we have? All right, we got the Wheel of Fortune. So this is something that was inevitable to happen. This is coming out under the 9 of Wands. So it's kind of like whatever it is, your blessing has been waiting for you, divine feminine. I feel like your blessing has already been, you know, set in place, set in stone. You just have to get moving to receive it. So this means coming out of even your comfort zone here, divine feminine. But I feel like that's something that you've already been doing, switching things up a little bit. We got a lot of cards here. Okay, I'm just going to pull them out under here. Okay. We got the King of Cups. So this is about being poured back into. With this coming out under the Queen of Pentacles card, you could very well be attracting somebody new, because for some of y'all, this could have been like a relationship, but that's not all I see here. With this coming out under the Queen of Pentacles, and I was like saying something about focusing on your energy, focusing on your own money or whatnot. I feel like this is just the energy of you focusing on yourself and you giving yourself that that love, or even that attention that you've given to others, and you know, situations that didn't work out in the past. I feel like you've learned how to turn that energy towards yourself, if that makes sense, divine feminine. But again, this is also you being able to be in the energy of receiving as well. So this definitely coming through very strongly, being able to receive. And this is something that was inevitable for you, but it's like you had to open yourself back up to it. We have the 8 of Pentacles. That's coming out under the Knight of Swords. Let me see what this is about. This is definitely some kind of work. So you've been putting in like a lot of hard work, even behind the scenes, divine feminine. Some of y'all, this could literally be in even some kind of self-employment or some kind of work that you do online. Some of you could be like writers or even some kind of artist, but I feel like that's what's bringing forth this justice that's coming out, because even under the Justice card, we have the Ace of Wands. So it's like this is something that you manifested. So you've been putting in some kind of work, when that mean in the way that it comes to not only your money and your finances, but I feel like the energy that you literally been putting into yourself. Like some of y'all, you've probably just been doing some things you haven't done in a while, like maybe even indulging in some kind of self-care or something here. You could be working on things that fulfill you spiritually. I feel like you've just been trying to check off different boxes, even with all these different, you know, things. You've been checking off different boxes, and that is what has been bringing forth something. So it's like you've instead of staying in your comfort zone and just doing things, you know, even not to bring attention to yourself for somebody here. It's kind of like you put yourself out there, and it's like you created, like just by taking that first step, you created like this chain of events that are coming forth towards you that is bringing this justice. And it's like you literally the one that manifested this with this Justice card. And then we have the 5 of Pentacles here. So I feel like this is you literally moving from this sense, because I feel like this is where you've been to get to this point with these 5 of Pentacles. And for justice to be coming out, it's like all that is about to change, divine feminine. Like for some of y'all, this is even like your finances that are going to change. And again, wow. And we got the King of Pentacles that came out to come out and clarify this. So I feel like it's just going to put you in a different place, even financially here, in a place where you feel like a sense of stability. You even have like a greater sense of wisdom than you once had before. Like for some of you, you could have, some of y'all who, with like the relationship thing here, or even like other people in your life, it doesn't have to be just like a romantic relationship. You could have been investing a lot of your, money, or again, like I said, just energy overall into others in a place where you just felt depleted. But I feel like you had to learn that lesson to get you to this point of being in this King of Pentacles energy, where it's like you have this greater sense of focus. You know what to put your energy into. Even with this Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles coming out, like I said, some of y'all could be attracting like love, a new love situation here, but it's because you've been doing something for yourself already. It's not like these things just really appear out of nowhere, even though it literally might seem like that, but it's something that you literally manifested on your own. Like I said, you created some kind of chain of events to get to this point. So even if you're not there yet, Divine Feminine, trust in the seasons and trust that you are going to get to, you know, that level of success that you've been waiting on, or, you know, working hard for, whether that is with, it can be in several aspects of your life. It doesn't have to be just money or, career, or you know, whatever the case, Divine Feminine, is whatever you've been working on in this time, and whatever it is that you've been, you know, praying for, and then starting to make your own moves, and then trusting in the divine. It's like doing your part and leaving the rest to the divine, and not stressing about it so much. It's okay not to stress. And then literally, y'all, I had the deck flipped over just on this back. I was about to end this reading, but this caught my eye. We got the Ace of Pentacles, y'all. That's my golden opportunity card. So you got some golden opportunities coming your way at this time, Divine Feminine. It's simply because you learn how to navigate your energy differently, and then pour more into yourself as well at this time, which means investing in yourself, and then just treating yourself well, and, you know, learning to receive again. So I feel like I said, you created this chain of events to, you know, pop off for you, Divine Feminine, and you're going to be the reason that, you know, this next decade of success that you're rolling into is because of you, Divine Feminine. It's because of the choices you made, and, you know, the changes you made, even, Divine Feminine. And it might seem like, you know, it might seem small, or it might seem like a lot, or whatever the case, however it is, but Divine Feminine, know that you are the one that did it. Along with the divine, you've been co-creating with the divine here, Divine Feminine. So that's the end of this reading here, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed it and you received like the clarity that you needed at this time to continue to move forward, to expand, to just, you know, step into this successful decade of your life. And I wish you well, Divine Feminine, and, you know, stay strong and keep pushing, because you got this, okay? You're creating this life that you desire, and your story don't have to end here where you are. If this is not where you want to be at this time, just know that you're going to get there. So that's all I have for y'all at this time. Until next time, Divine Feminine. Bye.